What was your goal today? What were you trying to do? Why are you out here competing at the Tom Botts?
So I'm actually from Missouri. I'm from Moscow Mills, Missouri. I went to Troy Buchanan High, and my coach is actually also my husband at Southern Illinois University of Carbondale. And they were coming here for a competition, and we're really close with the throws coach, Robert Weir. And we asked him if he wouldn't mind me coming, just get a couple more competitions under my belt to kind of get ready for Olympic trials. And he's like, not a problem. He's like, don't worry about a thing. I'll have it set up for you. How far do you think you'll go? And I was like, I don't know, but I've been throwing really well. So hopefully, I wasn't expecting an American record, but it kind of happened. It was really kind of cool.
Take me through the throw. What did you know it right away? Or?
So I did not. So my first throw of the competition was around 72 meters. And it was like 72.50, and it was a facility field record. And I was like, they're like, let's measure it. I was like, no, please don't. That's not a good throw for me. But I built it, which was really nice. I went 72, 73, and then I think I went like 75. Then I went 77, and then 78, and then I went 75 again. And but that's basically what we were trying to do, is just build each throw. The ball felt really light, and my husband, he was really great, James Lambert. He goes, okay, it feels light, try to throw it like a lighter ball, the 3.5. And once he told me that, it kind of clicked. I was able to relax and attack, my last two turns. And it slipped out, and I missed the finish. And I was thinking it was going to be like 76. And it popped up as 78.60, and I couldn't believe it. It was really cool. It was really shocking, and but it was definitely not expected. But it was I still can't believe I broke the American record today. That's really weird. But and it's really early in the season. What is it, the second week of April, and just trying to build each throw. Honestly, trying to throw 80. Like, COVID year was really hard on everyone. What was crazy is my husband, who usually coaches 18 kids, during COVID year only had me. So it was really hard. There was no cupcakes. There was no desserts. It was like train. So it's definitely paying off.
Now the Olympics are right around the corner. How are you feeling, with it almost here now?
I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I think nobody's going to be exactly prepared for the Olympic Games. We're all just trying to get our bearings right. I'm excited to get a couple more competitions under my belt to get that confidence. Today I walked in, I wasn't feeling as confident, but being able to build the throw and be able to hit a 78.60 made me feel pretty good. So now, hopefully we'll be able to, go for 80. I just want to represent my country. Really, I love my country. Like, we have a lot of issues, but what's great is that I get to bring home that medal to a country that's given so much for me. That is literally goal number one. And so I can say thank you for everybody who has sacrificed. I always say, you surround yourself with people who brighten your day, who make your life easier, who make it brighter, because then you're going to be able to grow. And, I'm looking back in my life right now, I'm not having any regrets because of all the individuals who have impacted me. And I'm very fortunate and very lucky for that.
And when exactly are the Olympic trials?
So be prepared. So Olympic trials is June 23rd. And so we got a little bit, we got a little while. So as long as we stay healthy and stay good. It is a Wednesday. It is actually open. It's in Eugene, Oregon, and top 3 go, as long as you have A standard. So if you place top 3, and then, I believe that they'll probably ship us over to Japan in July, get us there, be quarantined for a while, and then we'll be competing in August.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so quick.
So what's your schedule look like from here until then?
So we haven't quite figured it out. Usually April is us trying to find our new footing, trying to figure out where we're at. So right now I'm looking at a meet in Eugene, Oregon, just to kind of try to compete without my coach to see how I do. Because we don't know if he's going to be able to come with us to Tokyo. So if I'm able to hone in myself and identify some issues while I'm throwing, that's all that matters. As long as I wake up in the morning, I ask my 3 questions of who do I do it for, what's the purpose and why, and I can answer it with confidence, I will be good to enter into that ring and do what I can just so I can represent the United States.
So you got to compete today in your home state with your family here. Can you talk about what it was like to actually, after going through a COVID year, being able to compete basically at home with your family present?
My family means everything to me. My family is the core of who I am. My mom and dad raised me to make sure that I'm a light in the world. I want to make sure that if somebody is down or not feeling good, that I can spark an energy out of them. It is the best feeling in the world. I get to throw, but I get to see my mom and dad with me. So they gave a lot for me growing up as a kid. They both lost their jobs, and I wasn't going to do sports. I was going to give up and get a job and help pay for things. And my mom and dad were like, nope. Don't worry about that. You got this. You have a bigger story, and you can impact people with just your love. And that's what I want to do. And, I carry that with me every day. I was feeling stressed because first I was 72 meters, and I look over at my mom, and she's just like, shake it off. Shake it off. And to me, it just kind of brings that light and makes me feel a lot easier knowing that, they were there and I was able to represent, and breaking it in my own home state, it makes it really kind of sweet. And I owe my parents everything.
How often do they get to watch you?
So they try any place I'm close in the Midwest. They actually just did buy their tickets to go watch me in Eugene for Olympic trials. I really wish that they would allow spectators, but with COVID, we understand, in the U.S., COVID's a little bit more rampant. And I get that Japan doesn't want visitors to be coming in and possibly, spreading it to them. I completely understand that. But there's something about just knowing your family's there. It's just that energy and that excitement and, that extra comfort there. But I know my mom and dad, they will be there with me every step of the way of my journey, and I couldn't be more grateful.